What is up, folks? This is Briston from Briston Gaming, and we are back with what could potentially be the last episode of Alpha 21 7 Days to Die Mods Weekly. Since we have 1.0 slash Alpha 22 coming up really soon, matter of fact, it should be like the weekend that this airs. You guys will be seeing probably one or two special episodes here and there until Alpha 22 slash 1.0 goes stable, but we won't be doing weekly episodes anymore. We're going to wait until it goes stable before we jump back in. But with that, we're going to go ahead and kick off these mods. And the first one is the Left 4 Dead 2 character pack by Holiday S and Holiday Hero. And this is just another really cool avatar pack from another iconic video game. So we come in here and we take a look at our characters. We have Coach, Ellis, Nick, and Rochelle. And the character models themselves look really good. Like you can see Coach here. We can spin them around a little bit so you guys can see. And then we have Ellis. They look really good. We'll go and I'll show you one of the only complaints I have about these character models, but they do look really nice. I did really enjoy the Left 4 Dead games as well, so it's nice to be able to have these characters. And again, like all of these, you don't actually have to have everyone installed the character models to see them. If one person has them, everybody can see them. So it's really kind of nice with that. But the thing I don't like is, I'm actually going to turn off the HUD here. So you see Rochelle's hands. It looks like her thumbs are backwards. Her hands are turned around. And then if we go into first person view, you see the fingers just look absolutely monstrous. I'm not really sure why it's like that. Other than that, it is a really nice character pack to see and play around with because we have some really cool... Sorry, I hit the buttons in the wrong order. So if I do F5 and then P and this, we can actually sit here and fly around. And you guys can see what she looks like. You know, we can... wrong way. Pull out some items and weapons and stuff. So you can see how they hold them. And we can swap to... oh, I've got the HUD turned off. I was like, why is it not pulling up? So we can actually pull up the different character packs. Or not the different character packs, but different characters and see what they look like. Oh, I forgot to... So there's a certain order you have to go through with this. My apologies, folks. So you can see what the coach looks like as he rolls through. It's just, again, I really like seeing the different character packs and stuff like this. I enjoy being able to play as different characters. If one character dies, you swap your avatar over to something else. It's just a neat little way to play. But with that, folks, we're going to go ahead and move over to the next mod. Alright, folks, as you guys can see here, this is the Chaingun by Bad Karma 21, and it is a fantastic weapon to have because it can really put down some bullets down range. It doesn't quite match up with the character profile. If you're looking at it in third person, it's just slightly off, but it still just looks fantastic. And I wish there was a secondary function where you could actually lob grenades. That would just be awesome. I love the looks of this gun though. I love the aesthetics of it. It's just really nice to see. Plus, you know, being able to spit out thousands of rounds is just fantastic. So we're gonna go first person, and I don't like how you saw it shot up in the air like that. It doesn't quite match up, and it's not just the character models, it's the actual gun itself. It just doesn't quite match up, but you saw how much damage it did to those. Like, it just absolutely chews through stuff and make that car explode. This thing is stupid fun to play with. I absolutely love it. I love how fun it is to play with. And plus, you actually do suffer a slow effect when you have it equipped, like in your hand, and you're trying to walk, you just can't walk with it. It is really cool. And then I'll show you guys the reload. Spawning a bunch of ammo. It sounds like you're pouring gas in, which is the only thing I don't really like. But I think that's kind of how the model had to be put together. But all in all, like, it's just really cool. We can spawn in a whole bunch of radiated whites. So much that it slows my game down. We can just sit here and mow through them. This is one of the best things about it, just being able to sit here and take out a horde of zombies. I don't like, again, how it points up, but it really does take out a bunch of zombies. I mean, the whites, feral whites, radiated whites at that, are some of the hardest zombies in the game, and it chewed through a good bit of them. Bunch of experience points. But with that, folks, we're going to go ahead and move over to the next mod. Alright, folks, so this next mod is the super cool Highlight Enemies by Alter, and what this mod does is it adds a new item that you can put in your helmet. So you see here, we have an item in our helmet right here. It's called the Scanner Goggles mod. When we click on it, it says install in a helmet to display the target's outline. So we've got it inside of our helmet. We're going to go ahead and put the helmet back on. You hear the cool little sound. You see the little icon over here pops up. When you hold F, if you have flashlight mod in your helmet, you hold F. If you don't, you can just hit F. So we're going to hold F and we see the Scanner Goggles mod, so we can turn it on. Or we turn it off. We'll turn it back on. Now the icon's there. Sorry. And as you see, as we started walking up on that guy, he lit up because he's in the middle of the crosshairs. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. That's what it looks like when you're looking through the red dot scope. And you see, we have pretty little bit of good distance because we can't see him normally like this. Oh, now he lights up a little bit more. But it works really well for weather effects, fog, dust storms, stuff like that. Nighttime is fantastic for it. This is what it looks like under the ×2 scope. And this is what it looks like under the ×4 scope. And this is what it looks like under the ×8 scope. Really nice to be able to get there and, you know, have a nice little highlight. Like I said, especially works good at night, works in fog and stuff like that. And we also have a really cool thing that you can do with it. So if you know there's a zombie inside of a building, you've caught sight of it or something like that, or say if you're standing up on, you know, Horde Night or something shooting, and a zombie runs by and it passes through like this, and then it runs underneath you. You saw we have like a brief second where it's highlighted. So it works really good if you've got a type of horde base where zombies will path around you or path under you and you want to see where something ran off to. You have a second or two while it was highlighted to be able to see its actual movement, which is kind of good. I like that. I'm going to go God mode so we can move really fast real quick. So you can see how it stays highlighted for a second. And now that we're in God mode, it stayed highlighted for a lot longer than normal. It's just really nice mod to play around with that. And I'm going to show you what it looks like at night as well. So we're going to go to nighttime. So that guy's kind of hard to see, right? Well, now he's not. Now we saw exactly where he is. Just perfect for at night, stuff like that. If you don't, you know, you don't exactly know where a zombie is, as you're just kind of panning around, this comes in handy because it highlights it for you and go, oh shit, there's a zombie there. Because otherwise you might not be able to see him. It's just a great little quality of life thing. Lunabug loves it a lot to play with, so do I. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move over to the next mod. Alright folks, so this next mod is the Screamer Effigy by Alter, and this thing is sick looking. It is scary looking as hell. It looks super damn good. It is a fantastic mod. What this mod does is it introduces some new items that you can craft down. So you have a Screamer Effigy you can craft with a Screamer's head. And to get a Screamer's head, you have a 10% chance from a regular Screamer to get a Screamer head. From a Feral Screamer, you have a 25% chance. And from a Radiated Screamer, you have a 100% chance to get a head. Once you have the head, you craft it with, or you mix it with a stone spear, torch, wood spike trap, and a campfire. You throw them down, and this is what you get. And it looks amazing. I love the look of this thing. You guys saw the thumbnail. You loved it too. Luna made me get a picture of this specifically to show off because of how cool it looks. But what this mod does is, once you've set it down and lit it, once Horde Night happens, and it actually kicks over to the Horde, the circle protects you from the Horde. The Horde will ignore you. But there's a downside. I say there's a downside because now it's going to make it so the next 2 Horde Nights are going to be shortened, the time between them. So instead of it being 7 days, it's 6 days. And instead of, if you've got it like with a range to where you don't know, it'll still kind of, it could trick it. It would be one Horde Night after the other. It's really nice for that. But as you saw, we kind of lost the Blood Moon. We should have had zombies spawn, but we didn't. There's a bug over there for the fishing mod we covered a couple weeks ago. There's a deer there. And so long as we stay within range of this circle, we're golden. But if we run outside, we can get hit by zombies like normal. But it can take them a minute to spawn. See, there they go. They're coming in. there goes the highlight at work. Can't see all of them, but it's highlighting for us, so we can just sit here and cause some damage. And then as we get back inside, no more zombies are spawning. See? It's protecting us. It's keeping the zombies from spawning. We run back outside, zombies will start spawning again. I don't know where they're going to spawn, but we'll have more zombies spawning. It's a fantastic bit of code. It's a fantastic mod. It's extremely fun to play with. We should have had more zombies spawning. Oh, yep, we do. I don't know from where. Oh, there he goes. I didn't even see the guy. It was the outline that saved us on that one. Oh, crap. Ah! No. No. No! We're gonna die. But like I said, it's a fantastically cool mod. I absolutely love this mod just because of it. If we weren't gonna die, it would be even better, but we are. But as you guys saw, when we stepped outside, zombies started spawning. We were inside, we were safe. That's why this mod is super cool, because it, you know, depending upon how you or when you get ahead, you can actually have a lot of fun with this thing. You can sit there and set it up and run back and forth inside and out on a late game horde night. You can have a lot of fun with it. Really, really enjoy it for that. It does make a hell of a lot of fun playing with this mod and different kinds of horde nights and how you play and stuff like that. If you're like me and you like doing a melee horde base with running around and just punching zombies in the face, it makes it even more fun. You run inside, heal up, catch your breath, stuff like that, run back out and punch. But again, it does have a downside of making the horde nights happen a little bit sooner. But if you're prepared, so it doesn't really matter. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move over to the last mod. Alright folks, so the last mod is Castle Ravenloft by Trevitt/JShu3, JSHU3. And it's a fantastic POI that is just a big damn castle that looks super cool. We've actually covered it before. You guys can see it's got a super huge moat. It looks fantastic. It's super well put together. There's a ton of stuff here to explore, a ton of stuff to loot, tons of zombies to fight. It is a quest POI, so you guys are going to be able to come through and have a ton of fun living, playing, exploring, fighting, just everything you could want in a big damn castle POI. And like I said, it is huge. So we're actually going to back up just a little bit so you guys can see how big it really is from under as well. You guys saw how big the moat and stuff was. This is what it looks like from underneath. Plenty of area here for you to explore. All kinds of stuff you guys can see. I'm not going to do like I normally would, where we would do like a silent fly through, because that could take forever just because of how big this place is. So we're just going to kind of fly around, let you guys see a little bit here and there, and then we're going to call it, because it is just too big to do justice unless you guys get in and actually play, which, you know, I want you to do for every POI because they're super fun. And the use of assets to make this big ass castle is just really well done. Oh man, I love this place. This thing is just so cool. So big, super well done. The only thing in my opinion that would make this thing look even remotely better is if there were like ways to turn it into what looked like potentially a survivor base or something. Not a survivor base, but like where military had staked out during the you know, the zombie apocalypse. People were trying to come here and live and stuff. I think that could be super well done. Clever use of block there to make a window. Goes up super tall. Could easily make this into a fantastic livable base for yourself if you wanted. The drawbridge right here is perfect for having, or not drawbridge, but just the entrance right here is perfect for having a kill quarter for zombies to funnel in through. All in all, this thing is just so massive. I can't really show off every bit in, you know, 5 to 10 minutes. It would take, it'd probably take a better part of an hour to show this thing off completely, because going through it does take a long time. There are so many zombies to fight and stuff like that. You guys are going to love this POI because it is super awesome. I know you will. Plus, you know, who doesn't love a big damn castle to go through? Especially if you make this like an end goal type base to live at. like I said before with the previous castle we covered, this could be a great way to make it be, you know, the goal of the game is to get this castle and make it your kingdom. But with that, folks, we are done for the week. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you had fun. If you liked the episode, go ahead, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. But have fun, take it easy, and we'll see you next time.